searching for me every day in the years of year. I am of time, a symbol of divine timing. The timing of the years of year. I am made still. I am all that is of maybe. Still questioning the years of year. I am standing tall and high, swaying on the hillside of some town. Summing it up during the years of year. I am bright, flying with the lark, brewing the sunny side tea in the eternities of the years of year. I am building with the ants, reaping the rewards.
My goodness, what is going on, collective? Woo! You guys, welcome back on in to Central of Concave Souls Tarot, where you have officially been put on notice of the requirement to love yourself, mercilessly, and never look back. This is Psychic Medium and Divine Miss Sunny. Very excited to be with you all on today for an update on you all's energy. First of all, you guys, I had to... Do not think I did not see my baby's comments about the audio. I'm like, what is going on with my audio? On my device, on my studio device, guys. So I'm like, I gotta switch it up. So it may look a little different here. But nonetheless, hopefully the audio is sufficient and you guys can hear me throughout. So do let me know if you guys are having trouble hearing me still. Because I did notice, I did go back and look at the previous episodes, the last few episodes, and I did notice that the audio was going up and down. So we definitely don't want that to be happening for you all. I want you all to be able to hear. But hopefully this is working and the audio is not messed up. Let me move this out of the way. Hopefully you all are having a beautiful weekend right now. And things are definitely going in your favor. I am manifesting nothing but abundance for you all on your magnificent journey called your life. I would like to, of course, thank you all for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your super thanks, and of course, your beautiful comments where we are able to commune, certainly on a deeper level. You guys, we're going to go ahead and begin here and see what's happening. Let's see what's going on in the energies for my babies. And at the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. You guys got something going on regarding a commitment here. Yeah, justice coming in. You may have, you all may be seeing someone new or a new romantic interest is showing up in you all's life. But let's take a look and see what's going on. I did see the angel number of today is going to be 525, which is all about positive changes coming into your life that you've manifested. So this is definitely an amazing time of manifestation for you all, collective. So I did see that happening, and it could be definitely in several forms taking place. Let's begin. Let's go ahead and see what's happening in the energy for my babies. I invoke all angels, light, divine beings, heavenly hosts, and plurals of divine works on behalf of my beautiful and my handsome collective out there. Also eradicate all entities of evil that are trying to rob, distort, or dismay this message. We expel and erase you now, devil, as the chart to the drawing board. And it is so, that says the divine. Give us the whole truth and nothing but the truth. As we implore and invoke what it is that you wish for us to know at this time. Someone is definitely struggling to release themselves from something in order to obtain what they want. This is someone showing up who has a lot of love for you, collective. But once again, there's something about this individual not being able to get out of something. Something that they should have never invested themselves in. And apparently some things happened here that were very disastrous that they did not see. They did not, really, they walked into something, they took a leap of faith without having all of the information they needed before they made this move. Yeah. It looks like they may have jumped into some form of a commitment here. Yeah. They jumped into a relationship with somebody that they weren't, it was never meant to be a commitment. But upon that all happening, I see you in this energy getting what you want at the center of the reading. You're being guided by the divine here. You're also being spiritually asked to continue to take a leap of faith on your new beginning. Because what you want is definitely here or coming. You may be definitely, like I said, moving into a new relationship here. Who is this? Hold on one second, you guys. You may definitely be moving into a new relationship. It also could have been, you could have been struggling to release the energy of someone that you let go of here in the past. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, sorry about that, collective. Yeah, but definitely you're heading into, you could have definitely been in a rut for a while. Healing through, getting over someone, and whoever this individual was in the past here, you definitely saw yourself, being with this person. You know, a lifetime commitment here. This could have definitely been someone you were married to, but you had to release it. You can still have the remnants of the pain of that relationship, but nonetheless, there is a new relationship taking form here. Absolutely. Yeah, it's been kind of a struggle. I mean, it's very little now. The energy is really gone from you. But there, like I say, there are remnants of the remembrance of this relationship that you may have been holding on to, but you're still holding back from. You're holding on to your power, and you're standing on your a promise to yourself here. And things are moving quickly here for you because of the love that you have inside your heart. Somebody moved away from you. And also, this person from the past is somebody who could definitely be trying to make their way back to you. Like I said, in the midst of you, this new energy coming to you. Yeah, this is definitely something that didn't work out. There's someone that you loved that you ended up experiencing a lot of loss. I'm seeing the white horse here, which is famine. There was a lot of loss, heartbreak, in a previous situation here you were in with someone. Let's move into the main energy. But definitely new things are on the horizon here for you, collective. Give me 1 more second here. Okay, let's see. Sorry about that. What's going on here, Spirit, in the main energy for the collective? What's coming towards them? What do they need to be made aware of at this time? We have death. What else do we have in the main energy for the collective? Scorpio energy. Yeah, for the collective at this time. We have Ace of Wands in the reverse. What do we have in the main energy here? Ten of Wands. Yeah, I keep feeling that energy. There was an ending here. That someone from your past here is wanting a rebirth to. But it's not happening. Because they're still struggling to release something here. But there's communication coming in here. They're worried about communicating this to you. Someone's worried about... That's the main struggle here. That's actually the struggle, collective. They're struggling to really tell you, and I believe I picked up on that energy in the last reading. They're struggling. Someone really wants a rebirth of a connection with you. And they're struggling deeply on the inside with communicating that to you. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict. I mean, a mental conflict. With the Five of Swords, there's a lot. There could also be arguments going on about this too, because they're ending one situation here. Four of Wands in the reverse. They're ending another situation. So there could be arguments with someone else they've been dealing with because they want out. Most definitely here, they want out of this. There could be arguments going on about you, and you're not even in the picture. But you're in the picture because you are time-stamped in the eternity of this individual's soul. So you are definitely not removed. This other energy they've been dealing with, they don't wish to be a part of this anymore. What they're worried about is them being able to communicate to you that they want to be with, they want to return, they want to be back with you. They're really struggling with that. That's the real, it's not even struggling to get away from this other situation or this other relationship, because things are definitely not going well. They're showing up as the King of Swords in the reverse in the energy of this other relationship and the Five of Swords. So they've definitely turned or unmasked themselves to this other person. They've turned very cold here. Very callous, very calculative, very secretive here. With the King of Swords in the reverse. Very much so because they don't want to be there. They want out of this other relationship. And they're very worried and stressed out here over communicating with you. There's a lot of fear about them talking to you. And it's all surrounding this ending here. So that lets me know there was no closure, right? There was a bad ending. And they are worried about that. Yeah, there's definitely a loss here of stability or home life or family life. And they could definitely be feeling like they could even almost have nowhere else to go here. There's that same energy. Yeah, they're blocking. There's the King of Swords again and the Five of Swords. That's that same energy. Regarding a Queen of Wands. That's the other party. And you know something? And I'm really seeing that your person here from the past, them recognizing that they allowed this third party to throw everything off balance between the two of you. There's a lot of resentment and bitterness that they have about that, about them allowing this third party, and they blame this third party for all of that. I'm saying that they're never going to be eye to eye or on the same page, or they don't like this third party because of that. The Hermit card in the reverse. Why is the Death card here? That's Virgo energy. Yeah, man. They're wanting to, literally, this is someone here who's wanting to rush in here and tell you the truth about why they ended things with you. They want to come in and tell you the truth. There's some truth here. They want to come in and tell you. They want to run in, rush in, head your way here to talk. This is about them really wanting to talk to you. Most definitely. And it's about telling you the truth here. About why they made the moves they made towards you. Yeah, why they treated you the way that they did. Yeah. Because there's a lot of regret here. Why they left you here. They left you out in the cold. You're showing up as the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So you definitely are someone who didn't deserve it. Absolutely. You did nothing but give this, you were stability to someone here. You were the love of a lifetime. Showing up as the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, who's topping that? That's Empress energy. This is somebody here who could have been materialistic or something like that I'm picking up on. Or just, they did not respect your hustle. I mean, they didn't realize that you were the Empress, which is Taurus energy. Nobody's topping the Empress. Nowhere. So, I mean, and that's a fact. So, this person knew that when they walked out. And it's like, when they left your energy, especially that's your energy. When you, they started losing very fast here. We have the Five of Pentacles and a loss of Fortune here. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And it's like they're very emotional about this with the Knight of Cups. Very emotional over you. And that's leading them to make a move here to come towards you with the truth. Let's see what that's about. What's this truth that they want to come and tell the collective? Let's dig a little bit into that before we move further. What's the truth here that they want to talk about? Which we know about this ending, but I just want to get some clarity on that Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Yeah, okay, yeah, the heartbreak. Now, but the truth here, this person knows they broke your heart. They knew that no matter what you did, no matter how you tried to work with them, they would not work with you. But they're wanting a new beginning here with this Ace of Pentacles. This is also somebody here who could have been struggling to get work or struggling with working on themselves or struggling to meet you halfway. This is somebody who could have been very lazy that broke your heart here. So ultimately, it's about the way that they treated you. Because they definitely, but that's the thing. This is somebody who knew your worth the whole time. But yet and still, I wanted to come towards you. Give me one specifically for the Ace of Swords. Okay. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of reflecting. This is somebody here who's been doing a lot of thinking about owing you the truth. They owe you. They feel like they owe you the truth about why they weren't loyal to you. Yep. And it's because they were a very unhealed person. They're, you know, it's like, yeah, what am I saying? This is somebody who definitely underestimated you. With the King of Pentacles in reverse to the Star in reverse to the Empress. There you are. Just showed up. The Empress just showed up. Yeah, they deceived themselves. That, man, they know that this is somebody who knows they shortchanged you. I mean, they really underestimated you too as well. Because, especially with the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody here who didn't really realize who you were. That you were actually the GOAT, I'm hearing. They definitely played themselves. Because this is, we need to be clear. Nothing and no one is topping the Empress. So whoever they went to, they were not the Empress. They were running around believing that they were trying to find this and that, but they had it with you the whole time. The Empress embodies all of the kings and queens of the zodiac, male or female. You can do anything. You can manifest anything. You're a hard worker. You're loving. You're marriage material. I mean, what can't you do? You're creative. They had everything, and they spent too much time unhealed. And you know something else I'm seeing in this energy? This is somebody who definitely felt like you were out of their league. That they couldn't meet up to your standards or match you. Which is what drove them to do all of this. That's what they want to talk about. Their own insecurities, their own ego, their own unhealed pain. Because they treated you based on how they felt about themselves, which was very lowly, to say the least. And there's a lot of regret. There it is right there. 5 of Cups to the Emperor. They're not meeting you. There's the Emperor to the Empress. See? And they regret not being able, they felt like they couldn't match you. But there's that Ace of Cups. They always loved you, though. But the reason why they held back their love is because they felt inferior to you. This is somebody who felt very much so inferior to you. You definitely could have been, very abundant, far in your career. I mean, they were just, they weren't on your level. And they're worried about not being able to, they're wondering, has the passion died? Does the collective still think of me? Or, there's all this running through their head now. Talk to me about the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. There it is, Ace of Pentacles. They definitely want this new beginning. And they're worried about not manifesting it, because I'm really picking up on that being manifestation energy. With the Ace of Wands in the reverse. They're worried about manifesting this. They can see it. It's like they can taste it. But when they think about it, they also remember how they rejected you. How all you wanted was their love. How you yearned for their love. How you yearned for them to reciprocate that love back. And they just kept you, it's like being stretched. A big blubber of glue. Just being stretched, just ripped apart. They just kept stretching you thin until your heart broke. Now they feel like, you're not thinking about them. You're not losing sleep over them. You're happily single. You accepted the truth. You got your own closure, and you're done with it. That's how they feel, because they lied in the past. You're not going to, they feel like you're never going to see them outside of what they've shown you. But yet still, collective, they're wanting this Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Hold on, you guys. Let me turn on the AC, because now I'm feeling like I'm getting hot. Where's the Ace of Pentacles here? Yeah, the Three of Wands. Yeah, they're waiting. That's also to me about manifesting. They're manifesting you. That's the Four of Wands. Three of Wands plus the Ace of Wands. They're really, really manifesting a new beginning here with you. A new stable beginning. King of Pentacles here. Now, this person wants to be loyal. They want to be reciprocal with you. They're not happy. And they feel like they're never going to be happy if they don't give you what they didn't give you. I mean, that's like they're stuck on it. I mean, really. They're sitting in this regret. They're like stuck in that. Like somebody is soul stricken by guilt. For real. And they're really manifesting this new beginning. Talk to me about the Ten of Wands. Page of Wands. Yeah, they're really struggling with the struggle. Them coming towards you. Because they're in fear of what, you're going to say. Because of what they did in the past. What they hid from you in the past. Yeah, but there they are. That's what they want to talk about. They want to talk about what they hid from you, all the things they did. With the King of Wands. They want to make a peace offering here. They don't, this is somebody who wants to reveal some secrets here. They don't want to fight. Why is the Page of Wands here? But definitely wanting to come towards you to communicate. Or they're choosing a path with the Page of Wands. To come your way here. Tower in the reverse. Yeah, they want to make sure that they come in. It's like they're planning so that they don't want to mess this up. With the Tower in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they want a successful, Because, see, they know that you rebuilt yourself here. That's another thing. You've rebuilt yourself. Look at that. You've gotten your foundation completely back together. You're very smart and intelligent. I mean, you're the full package here. Look at this energy. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower. You've completely rebuilt yourself since this all fell down. Because like I said, this was very crumbling here. Especially to find out about some third party that they were dealing with. Especially if it was an affair. And this is your spouse that had an affair on you. Which is a whole nother onslaught of pain, right? And I know those of you who have been married know what I'm talking about. Talk to me about the Page of Wands. The Lovers in the reverse. Yeah, see? They're letting something, a person go here. Yep. In order to come towards you. Yes, all bad. Bad luck here with this other person. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Everything started going downhill when they first started. This was destined for madness here. Whenever they first started dealing with this person. This is a disruptor. Someone here who came in this person's life. They couldn't see it because they thought they were yearning for more, right? Which is what people do in relationships. It's never good enough. And rather than putting in the work to keep what you built, right? There's just too much to do, right? You know, you've been with somebody 5-10 years or how long, and it's just too much for you to make your partner feel loved again, and too much work for you to schedule that date night, or too much work for you to hold your partner closer at night instead of pushing them away. I just don't get it with people. You know, but it's easier to just go run to the next thing, right? And go lay up with that person. And then your spouse or your partner finds out you've been cheating on them. Major betrayal, right? Which then you lose everything. That's what this person, they forfeited everything just for a piece of tail. I don't get it. You know, it's just ridiculous when you really think about what actually happens out here in these diabolical streets. I mean, really. And now, because at the end of it, this person is unhappy with all of this. It didn't work. This person was not for them. And they're leaving that situation alone here so that they can come back your way. 8 of Cups in reverse. This is definitely someone here who left you, walked out on you, or like I say, you let them go. You know what I mean? And they're worried about getting a new beginning with you. Making you some type of peace offering. Of a reveal. That's going to be their offering. Revealing some type of truth here. Talk to me about the Hermit card in the reverse. There we go. 4 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. They want to offer you. They still may feel like they don't have what they need. But they're going to stop. This is somebody like with that Hermit card. They keep going back and forth. But this is somebody here who wants a relationship with you. They want the relationship to be restored. They feel like they definitely weren't. Their soul is unfulfilled. That's something else I'm saying. The reason why things are dismantling with this person is because their soul is unfulfilled. Their soul is yearning for you because you're their soulmate. That's the problem. Their soul is yearning. It's not fulfilling. Nothing is fulfilling them. Even if the sex was so-called good, right, when they were cheating with this person or whatever, all of that withered because their soul is yearning and crying out for you. Their soulmate. And they accepted an offer from the devil, unbeknownst to them. This person that they're dealing with. And so, talk to me about the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, they're not communicating with this person anymore. They're trying to get away from this person. There's no communication. They're not even sleeping with this person anymore. This third party could be trying to get them to sleep with them. I see them seeing a lot of temptation. This third party is trying to tempt them. Trying to get them to sleep with them, you know, to take them back. But they're not communicating with this person. There's no movement with them and the third party. Yeah, they're not loyal to this person. They're not loyal to them because they want to read. They're ending things. There's the Death card. Because they got a different plan in motion. And that is, I'm having a huge feeling here to bring you some form of justice here. After turning your world upside down with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. and also trying to misrepresent your character, saying that you were crazy or you didn't know what you were talking about in the past, when you're really the high priestess. And that's never going to change. So, talk to me about the 4 Wands. Queen of Wands. Yeah. That flipped around. Did you see that, how that flipped around? And this popped up in the reverse and it flipped up in the upright. This is this third party trying to inject themselves into this. See, that's the problem. This third party wanted what you had with this person. This is an insidious demon. Somebody who drew a wedge in between you and your soulmate here. And they're not this person's soulmate. Especially with the Hermit card in the reverse. That's the main issue. With this third party coming over here trying to take your position. They wanted your position in this person's life. And they'll never have that. The Hermit card is in the upright. And your energy between, in the energy, this is shared energy between you and your person over here. You are their soulmates. This is the Hermit card in the upright. The Hermit card is in the reverse over here. Total different energy. This person is not their soulmate. I don't care what they do. I don't care how many times they try to reach out to them or stalk them. Because this is be stalker energy. With them steady trying to poke their way into this person's life. They don't want them. I don't care how long they've been messing around with this person. They're not their soulmate. What part are they not getting? They're never going to want them. They will never be with them. They will never be loyal to them. King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's never going to happen. So, I mean, all they did, you know what this third party was pivotal in doing, collective? All they did, they were only pivotal in this person's awakening to the truth about who you were. So, thank you so much, third party, because you served your purpose. Only thing they were pivotal in was the part of the journey. For this person to wake up and smell their coffee. That's the only reason for this third party. Because they now see what they don't need to do with their life anymore. and where their real focus should be. That's the only game that's the only part they play here. And leading this person back, going through the dark night of the soul, handling their spiritual karma, and all for them to lead them back to you, collective. That's the only reason why this third party is here. And then they can return back to hell from whence they came. I mean, what else do we need to know for the collective? What do they need to be made aware of? What's coming their way in the near future here? What's happening for the collective? Give me the near future for the collective. We have the Empress. Looking good here, collective. Page of Pentacles. Somebody's heading your way with an offer here. To the Empress. Somebody's taking a leap of faith. Choosing it's a pathway. They're choosing you. And they're worried about you opening their door. And they're definitely after ending another relationship. It keeps popping up, you guys. Someone here from your past is coming back. They're ending a relationship. They're walking away. 8 of Cups from another relationship. And they finally got the strength to walk away. And now they're coming towards you with an offer. This is somebody who still feels like they may not be enough for you, or they have insecurities, or feel like they may not have enough financially. But they feel they need to make a move now, especially with the Knight of Swords here and the main energy. They feel like they need to make a move. Now is the time for them to make their move. What else we have for the collective? Okay, we got 2 came out with High Priestess. I mean, look at you. I mean, you are so elevated here. So elevated. We have the Hierophant in the reverse. We have the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. And the 10 of Cups. Somebody here, and you know it. You can feel this heavily. I mean, you can feel this person coming towards you. They're ending a relationship that there's been a lot of turmoil in. A lot of conflict. And they're tired of fighting. They're tired of fighting back. Coming back to get this relationship with you too. They're tired of not having you. They're tired of not laying next to you every night. I'm hearing this person say. They're tired of fighting against where they know home is. 10 of Cups. Tower. Where everything's secure. See, look at that tower. This tower is completely enclosed. Look how beautiful this tower is. That's a good tower. And the Queen of Cups. This person knows without a shadow of a doubt that you love them. Like, the love inside your heart cannot be replaced. That no one's loved them the way you love them. So, talk to me about the Empress. I also see you, I mean, you're really grown and elevated. Whatever you're doing, especially with the Empress and the High Priestess, you could definitely be doing something spiritual here. Or have a spiritually led business, or you could be teaching people. People could come to you for insight or advice. And this is also something that a lot of people could have doubted you in with the Hierophant showing in reverse. But you are now an expert in your respective field. You are definitely the go-to. You could have came into this field starting small, but you have now elevated yourself. Collective. And a lot of you have been, you can speak to whatever it is you do because you've been there several times with the 5 of Swords in the reverse. You've had to fight. You've been there. You fought the battles. You won the battles. You survived the battles. So you are the, who else could be equipped to do what you're doing? You're an expert. Talk to me about the Empress. Somebody knows that, 7 of Swords, somebody knows that they can't lie to you in order to get you to come back to them. And there's communication coming in here. They know when they come in with this apology, and there better not be one lie, because you're going to pick up on it. Especially in associations of the High Priestess and the Empress. Because first of all, the Empress is always busy. You don't even have time to play games with anybody. That's first of all. Anytime you're showing up as the Empress, you don't even have time for the nonsense. Like, and we're talking like seriously. The Empress is not playing with you. Like, Empress is not playing your game, any of that. They don't have time. So when this person knows, when they call you and communicate, they better man up or woman up, and they better be telling the truth. Don't leave out any stone unturned here. That's what they know. So, I mean, especially if they're even interested in contacting you. But I definitely see this person wanting to reach out and apologize to you here. And that's something that they've been thinking about for a while here. Talk to me about the High Priestess. We have the Hangman in the reverse. Yeah, this person definitely is releasing something here. And they're walking away here. They're releasing this relationship. They're walking away in order to bring you this offer, to make you this offer here. And they're wanting to come in quick here. But this person knows that they wounded you here. Man, that's what they want to talk about too with this Knight of Swords. They really want to talk about this. This is somebody who definitely hurt you. And you definitely have your back turned to them. And they definitely know that you may feel like they haven't changed, they haven't healed. They may still be, you're not going to believe that they're done with this third party. Like, there's a lot they're thinking about. Which is why they're trying to collect themselves before they come talk to you. Because they know you're going to be questioning all of that, collective. There's zero trust that you have in this person's word. But that's because they've proven themselves to be a liar. So, why is the Hangman in the reverse? Okay, we have strength. They finally built up the confidence here. This is somebody who somebody who was fighting against their addictions, fighting against what's been leading them astray. And they finally got the courage to walk away here and release themselves from something. This may be also something with this showing up underneath the High Priestess that you were helping this person to do. You were helping this person to work on themselves. And it's like all this time they've been dealing with all these issues, they've been continuously like hearing your voice. Like hearing things, remembering things you said to them that built them up. And it's like they finally got the courage to walk away from something here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What they were afraid to walk away from. With the Fool card in the reverse to the devil. Their addictions, that's why they were always juggling you and lying to you with the Seven of Swords and making all the wrong decisions. Instead of investing in this marriage or this commitment that they had, this was a divine connection that they were gifted to by the divine. Talk to me about the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, that's what they're walking away from, a relationship. There was not a divine commitment. It was an allurement that they found themselves trapped in upon you letting go, upon you walking out of the cycle. We have the Nine of Wands to the Emperor. Yeah, it was holding them back. They recognized this relationship they were in was holding them back from stepping up. They actually made themselves a victim here. And they actually gave away their power. When they stepped into this connection, they gave away their power here. This is somebody who actually is supposed to be in power. But they refused to do the work. There we go, King of Pentacles. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody in the reverse. This is definitely someone here who they don't want to fight. They want to come in here. They're someone very passionate about coming back. Coming out of the cold with you. With a lot of regret, man. Here they come on their motorcycle, y'all. hoping that you're waiting to have a sip with them and talk. And you may not even see this coming, but I have a feeling a lot of you do. Talk to me about the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm also getting with the Ten of Cups that this person also could have even been arguing with their family. And their family telling them don't take you back, or, you know, you shouldn't go back to the collective. Remember what happened and all that. And they're tired of even having that topic come up with their family. They're tired of arguing with their family about that too. About returning to you. I'm saying that. Well, that's another thing that was holding them back. You know, trying to keep up with the Joneses and appease their family. But this is not about what their family wants. This is not about what their family wants, what this third party wants, what their friends want. This is about what this person is yearning for in their soul. Which is another reason why they walked out without wanting to. Right? Or start dealing with this third party when they didn't want to. Right? It's just ridiculous. And that's what they see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There you go. This person is killing them that they can't be around you. They don't know what's going on with you. You know, it's just too much for this person. This is somebody who was very, very attached to you. Very codependent on you as well. In the past. But them wanting to return to you is out in the public now. It's out, the cat's out the bag. That's known. Yeah, what they were hiding from people. The fact that they wanted you back. Talking about the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. What I'm telling you guys, they're definitely walking away, letting someone else go in order to, yeah, they've gone cold. They could even be praying about that you'll take them back with the Four of Swords. They're praying that you'll let your guards down. Praying that you'll hear them out, like, for real. There's the Emperor again. I mean, and them walking away from somebody else, and whoever they were dealing with, definitely they could have returned to an ex, somebody they were dealing with before they met you. Nonetheless, you were with this person for a long time. I mean, this ex person was non-existent. I don't even well, we understand why, but this person definitely they've gone cold turkey on this third party. They could also have been working on healing themselves. That's the first time I've ever seen that in this person's energy. Healing themselves from this third party in order to come out of the cold with you. Yeah, this was a real struggle. Because this was some type of trauma bond or toxic connection here. And they're tired of... That's something else. What they were doing with this third party was enabling their toxicities, their bad behaviors. You know, having multiple lovers and all that stuff. This third party was somebody on that level, and they were doing those things with this person. That's what they're tired of. Like sleeping around and having multiple lovers and all that kind of stuff. This person wants a family. That's what's going on here. Yeah, this was a trap. Possibly even spell work. But the number 8 is here again. They're still walking away here. They're walking away for this chance at this 10 of Cups with you. Yeah. And this is definitely someone who betrayed you. 10 of Swords. By not being loyal to you. Which is why they're so losing sleep. This person is going mad, you guys. They're so worried about talking to you. Like, it's literally taking this person asunder to not reach out to you every day. Like, every day, this person is thinking about calling you. Like, talking to you. For real. Like, no kidding. Talk to me about this 8 of Swords. What's the main stress? regret. Man, this regret is eating them up. Like, you guys, they really regret dealing with this third party. Choosing this third party over you. Like, man. For real, y'all. This person is really regretting this. Choosing this third party over their family, over their marriage, over their soulmate. Seven of Cups, yeah. They regret choosing these other options over you. Yeah, they let the Empress go. Because like I said, this person they were dealing with was the Empress in the reverse. Total opposite to you. Total opposite. Talking to me about the Seven of Cups. They're worried about your interest being elsewhere, you know. You not thinking about them or hoping that you're thinking about the same thing. There's a lot of conflict going on here. Like, in their family dynamic. They're walking away from that too. Didn't I say that, y'all? Walking away from this family. That Ten of Cups, this is under the Ten of Cups energy. They're walking away from all this conflict. All these arguments, all these people trying to stop them from coming back to you or telling them what they need to do with their life. Because none of it's helping. They're tired of being broke. They're tired of not having a job. They're tired of not being this emperor. They're tired of not having you in their life. They're tired of dealing with this third party. This is somebody who's very stressed and not happy with nothing that's happening right now. And they realize that all of these people that they're talking to don't matter. Like, they don't have a say. Like, because here they come with a substantial offer. Knight of Pentacles. This person's been holding on to you here. Holding on to you. Somebody that held back from you and lost you is they've been holding on to you desperately ever since. When you escaped this conflict and when you got out of this, everything started going up for you in your life. Collective with the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. When you blocked this all out of your life, because you had to block this person, you had to cut this person off because they kept showing up as the King of Wands in the reverse. Somebody, a diabolical, despicable person in the past. This is how they treated you in the past. And this is what they want to apologize for. And like I said, they're definitely coming in with that. Talk to me about, what I want to find out about collective is this new person. If you're dealing with someone new or the new person coming into your life, let's find out about the new love or current love. Connect me to the soul of whoever the collective of souls, I should say, who represent the new love that's showing up in the collective's lives or who they may be newly dealing with. 5858 just showed up on the clock, you guys. Please look that up for prophetic meaning at this time. Okay, let's go, Spirit. Talk to me about new love for the collective. Because I do recall saying that that you all were dealing with someone new or new love surfacing while you're on this new journey of your life. So let's see what's going on with that. Happening with new love for the collective. Okay, we have strength. The new person could be a Leo. Or, yeah. Somebody who could be very confident, very strong, very aware of themselves. We have the Star. This could also be somebody who aligns with you. Someone that the universe is sending your way here as a gift or reward for you passing a spiritual test here. What else do we have for new love? We have the Three of Wands. Yeah, you manifested this. Coming together. Yep. Queen of Swords. Yeah, because you, like I said, you passed the test. You've been there 1,000 times, showing up as the Queen of Swords. You're a fighter, overcomer, and you're manifesting someone on your level here. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. You could definitely be very skillful these days with how you are portraying yourself, or very mindful of who you're giving your emotions to or opening yourself up to here. Yeah, but there's definitely a new beginning taking form here with the Ace of Wands. By you doing that and you waiting, that's another thing I see. You being very confident in yourself, loving yourself. You're manifesting this person, this new beginning in your life. Instead of worrying about it or losing sleep about it, or yeah. But there's definitely, what I'm saying too, there's that Queen of Wands again. Someone's worried about a new beginning between you and this past person. So you may definitely have this past person resurfacing here. Some of you this could have been a Leo you were dealing with. But they're resurfacing here. I'm also saying that. Talk to me about new love after the pain journey. Two of Swords. This is something, yeah. You're definitely, like I say, you're monitoring your emotions. You're very leveled in the emotional plane, so that you won't let anybody lead you in the blind, and you and get stuck in a bad situation like before. Some of you may, like I say, have to be struggling because the past person is going to come into your life. While somebody new's coming in, you may end up just choosing the new person. Because there's a lot of fear here, and you getting stuck here. And you definitely don't want to be anybody's fool. Because you definitely feel there is a rebirth surfacing. But you may feel like this person doesn't love you because they juggled you in the past here. This person from the past was a player, somebody who got around. Talk to me about the new love. We have the Eight of Wands. What you don't see coming is communication coming in here. And your justice. Yeah, your justice is coming. Yeah. There's no need, right here, Spirit saying there's no need to worry about it. Some of you may be stressing about that or worried about it. But there's no need to. And that's because you've been disappointed in the past with the Five of... yeah, you've been disappointed a lot of times by a lot of different people. Failed relationships. But you've been betrayed in the past. Yeah. Thinking that things were going to... this is the time, this is the person. But you've been betrayed several times here. Yeah. But your justice and your due reward is coming in because of that. Talk to me about the Three of Wands. Oh, dang. Well, this one flew all the way across the nation, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, Emperor. Yeah, here they are. The man you've been waiting on. They're showing up as the Emperor. This could be a fire sign. Aries. That's Aries energy. New possibilities. Yeah, there's the commitment. There's your commitment. This person is coming. There's an Emperor showing up. This is going to be someone here representing the Four of Wands here. Marriage material. Someone that's going to meet you on your level, treat you right. They're definitely here. What you've been waiting on, that's coming. This new love. Absolutely so. Two of Wands. I don't see you guys, like I said, some of you may think about which path to take, but I don't see you being very conflicted about that. Because this new person here is definitely somebody that's going to treat you right here. Talk to me about Page of Cups in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's going to be very unhappy. See, you're getting your... The reason why, too, is this person still hasn't came to the person from the past. They're facing this karma because they still haven't came back and apologized to you. Without this apology and the truth, they're going to be... I mean, they're not going to get the justice they want. That's the thing. Because this new person is coming, you guys. And this person from the past... I'm seeing justice in the reverse. I'm seeing you standing your ground with this person. Man, because they're still struggling with coming back to apologize to you for rejecting you here. Without cause, leaving you out in the cold. But yet still wanting a new beginning. See, they want a new beginning and things to move. They want to run quickly into a new beginning. But they're not giving, they can't overstep what they must do. Which is hold themselves accountable. And this person, when this new person comes in, you guys, because they are coming quickly here. This person from the past is going to be heartbroken. And when I tell you guys, this is somebody who act like they do not concur less. Like they were not worried about you, anything with you, they're good. This person is going to be so heartbroken, you guys. When they find out, whichever way they find out that you're with somebody else or you're dating somebody new, this person is going to be soul crushed. Do you understand me? For real. They are going to be soul crushed. Talk to me about the two of, and that this Two of Swords is all about them not saying this. They're not saying that that's what Spirit is saying. They're not saying that they need to communicate what they're talking about now. Like, the time is up. Like, now they need to make their move. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell this person. Eight of Cups. Yeah, the time is now that they walk away from whatever it is they're doing in order for them to get their happiness back. We have the Sun card again. Leo energy. This is definitely could be a Leo from your past here. You may meet another Leo. Definitely fire energy. What else we have? Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Yep. Talking about the Eight of Cups that you could be possibly meeting. Yeah, or Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Man, we have more Leo energy. Strength card. There's definitely a Leo here for some of you guys that you walk away from. And see, they didn't see you walking away from them for good. See, that's another thing. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they did not see losing you forever. Queen of Pentacles in reverse to the Eight of Cups. Like, for real, you are this person's everything with the Star card showing up. See, now they're seeing you for exactly who you are. Or who you are, actually. And that's what they're sick over. Man, this person feels a deep connection to you. Deep soul connection. You're very healing for this person. And they're definitely losing sleep over you. Over losing you. Over them, their actions. Talk to me about the Eight of Wands. But this new person is definitely coming. Who you've been manifesting. By you refusing to chase this person and you standing in your power and manifesting your dreams, that's how this new person is coming in. And they're showing up as an emperor, not a page or knight or any of that stuff. This is somebody who works hard, goes to work. Like, you're not going to have to ask them to do what they got to do. So, Yeah, there's quick communication coming in. Yeah. Which is what this past person has been struggling to do about a rebirth. So like I say, yeah, 6 of Wands. Someone who's definitely wanting a victory. This is somebody also who's going to be trying hard to win you back here. With this 6 of Wands. They're not going to let you go easily here. And like I say, even with them leaving and being separate, this is somebody here who's planning to come back with a force to try to win you back here, collective. I'm telling y'all. Okay, collective, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. I love you all so much. Blessings be unto you all on your magnificent journey called your life. Choose this hour to love yourself mercilessly. And, of course, never look back. Recognize today that you are definitely someone special. And that your greatest days are definitely here to stay. Recognize that you are a walking, breathing miracle in motion. And I will see you guys pretty soon here. Hugs and kisses. Bye for now.